For Saba, I think the opportunity to partner with someone like InterQuest not only gave us access to a valued partner, but also gave us a partner which we could enter into new opportunities with, and also address the challenges that we face in the marketplace. So a lot of the feedback we get today is around the ever-evolving landscape, and having a partner like InterQuest helps us understand those, and ultimately helps us understand how we can address those as well, which is critical to that partnership approach that we take.
We implemented the first time just over a year ago with one country. The platform that was then seen by other areas of the organisation that we had implemented that into, who aren't actually supported by us from a recruitment perspective currently, and they wanted it. So in the past year, we've started with the head office of this organisation that we support, and it's now in their UK business, in their Poland business, in their Spain business. We're looking to extend into, hopefully, another 10 or so other countries over the next kind of couple of years, depending on the appetite from those different parts of the organisation. The saying is always the proof is in the pudding, right? And once those different parts of the organisation had seen that it works and seen the benefits and the consistency that one part of the organisation was getting, they all wanted a piece of that.
Rico is a huge organisation. We have a number of different opcos within the business. We're not all just in one office, so we can't sit and chase managers in 30 seconds like we normally would be able to. They're based throughout Europe, so finding and tracking everything in a number of different countries is so much harder to do when it's not in one internal system. So I know that we use TalentLink in Spain, we use it in Poland, we are looking at using it in Germany, and obviously we use it in the Europe office as well. But everything in one place is a lot easier.
Our agencies like it because they get a fair crack at the roles, as it were, because there's obviously the ability to send out to multiple partners at the same time. I think from a HR perspective, our HR business partners love to be able to see where stuff is throughout the process, so they're not having to come to the recruitment team the whole time and say, where's this? Is this approval happening? Has that job, how many candidates are there? All that kind of stuff. They can see it themselves. So that saves recruitment actually a lot of time, because the hiring managers and the HR business partners could see that themselves without having to ask us for updates every 5 minutes. So that's quite useful for them as well. So we originally started with Saba with one client, and we're actually now looking to expand that, fingers crossed, if all goes well, across a number of other client opportunities we have. The benefit for us as InterQuest is that we have the ability now to upscale very quickly. So if we win a new RPO client, for example, we know that we have a system that we can quickly switch something on for, that we know how to implement, that we know works, that we know the processes for, and it's something that, from a speed perspective, is something which is really good for us as a business, because there aren't many businesses who can really say, we can get something up and running for you, in a very short period of time, because we have that best practice kind of profile already in the system that we can just duplicate and then tweak if we need to, if that client doesn't have its own suggestions. So that's probably it. It's that ability to upscale while having consistency.
There are new countries being considered for rollout. At the moment, it's monitoring how the current opcos are using the system, using them to be able to prove how much more useful this system is than their current systems. So we're looking at Germany, we are looking at other parts of Europe, but actually what we're looking at the moment is whether we can use it on the MSP side as opposed to just the RPO side, because we are looking at expanding it in that way.
A lot of what we see in the marketplace today, a lot of what people talk about is this shift towards traditional RPO and MSP to this sort of total talent model. For us, that's something that we're really driving. That's a key message of ours, that we can support this type of activity. And for us, certainly going forward, that's where we'd like to be with InterQuest over the next 12 to 18 months.